you guys even know there's slots? I haven't even shown you the screen yet. You haven't seen if I have the DAX on or not. There's no confirmation. The slots might not even be there. You could be looking like a fool, betting $2,000 and winning $2,000 back. Unbelievable. You guys just can't do this shit to me. I fucking hate it here. Okay, so I actually forgot. I forgot to eat dinner before stream, so I will be eating this chocolate bar now, live on stream. Girl dinner. I gotta risk it. Slots, Lera, sailor. Not my sailor hat! You leave my sailor hat alone. It's the only thing keeping me going. Are you playing slots from the jar? How are you doing that? Stop. Stop. Get out of there. Girl dinner. You want 5 from 5 what? Did you just multiply my hat? You just want 5 hats. You betted 1 hat and you want 5 back? That's crazy. I genuinely wonder what it like bets when you don't actually write a number. I wonder if it just like bets 1 or something like that. I was like really into drawing another commission that I have. And I was just minding my own business, you know, drawing in, painting the background. And when I look at the time, and it's 7:30, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta get ready for stream. I do not have time to cook dinner and eat it. So I had a banana, which is the world's most filling fruit, I'm pretty sure. So now I'm having chocolate. We'll have to see it. I will try and eat after stream, I promise. Who's this VTuber you're drawing? I have no idea. Who is that? I actually have been planning to draw some fan art for her. It's been like on my list for a bit. I was like, definitely one of the VTubers I want to draw. And then I got paid to do it, so it's all good. You gotta wait it out. You gotta wait as long as possible until somebody finally pays you to do the thing. That's how I really make money. But yeah, I don't know. I have like way too much work right now. I finally finished my classes. It's so funny because like okay, I said like when it was like on Monday, I said, oh, I'm done with my class. I lied, by the way. But I'm actually done with my classes. Since yesterday. So it is no longer a lie. I just lied. But in reality, I was telling the truth about the future, if you know what I mean. It's like a weird situation, but you know, it's fine. So you would think that I have more free time now, and I was really looking forward to having more free time. But that's not true. None of that is true. The concept of free time does not exist for me anymore, apparently, so that's fun. Hello, Garbage, how are you? And hi, Alex and Boris, by the way. I don't think I said hi to you guys. I just went straight into ranting mode. Well, actually, I was eating. Hello, Zephan. I can't believe I arrived to hear Lera admitting she lied to us. Yeah, okay, and the fish live in the water. Like, what else? Like, literally, like the most natural thing ever. Lera being a little liar. You think I'm on the internet to tell the truth? If I wanted to tell the truth all the time, I would not be spending so much time on the internet. Because there's no consequences in lying on the internet. There is consequences in lying in real life, unless you're like really good at it. But I'm not, so. Anime women on the internet never lie. Yeah, and we all are really anime women too. 100% true and real. I'm gonna be lurking since I'm at work. Just imagine my responses or shake an 8-ball. I don't have one of those, so I kinda want it though. I suppose a cheeky lie here and there just add some spice to life. Exactly. But it's okay, I'm actually down with classes. I had like my last like one-on-one meeting with like one of my lecturers yesterday. And he was like, at the end of the conversation, he asked me, so what do you do for your commissions? And I was like, I draw a lot of Vtubers these days. I don't know if you know what Vtubers are. And apparently she knows Iron Mouse, which I'm not surprised about. I feel like everybody knows Iron Mouse. I thought that like Gura was the most mainstream VTuber, but I'm starting to believe it might just be Iron Mouse because I swear to God, I see her like and hear about her like constantly. Even in like more kind of mainstream context, like I see her at Artist Alley all the time. Somebody's gonna have like a bunch of Artist Alley like merch of anime characters, then they will also have Iron Mouse and not any other VTubers. And I'm like, what is going on? Love that you have a nose, by the way. Most don't. What do you mean most don't? What happened to people's noses? Thank you. I guess some VTubers have like smaller noses, but most of them have noses, kind of. You can't really get rid of my nose because I'm always sideways. We play a bit of cat and mouse with the IRS. Are you guys lying on your tax forms? I respect that. Hey, well, I mean, you don't just come in here and be like, you know what, actually never mind, you said hi first, that's fine. You guys, you can't play slots if you say hi first. You have to do two things. Like when you just come in, you can't just go immediately slots. You have to say hi and then play slots. And then if you want to play slots once you've already been in chat for a bit of time, you have to say something nice to me and then play slots. You have to give me one compliment equals 1 slots roll. Tax? What taxes? You're so real for that, bestie. Me too, though. Me too. Oh, look who's emailing me. I just got an email, guys. Guess who fucking emailed me? Mitch here from guitartricks.com. The fucking guitar lessons guy won't leave me alone. I talked shit about him all of last stream, and he has the audacity to email me while I'm live. Mitch, leave me alone. Do I tell him? Do I reply to him and be like, Mitch, leave me alone? Please, Mitch. I don't want to learn guitar. He was watching. I think he might have been. Like, what the fuck? He wants you. He really does, though. He's lurking in chat right now. Mitch, please. Like, I'm always scared to reply to these emails because I heard that sometimes when you get, like, spam, and if you reply to them, that shows to them, like, even if you, like, unsubscribe or say not to email you again, that actually shows them that your email is like active. They're like, oh, okay, this is a real email and the person read this, so they put you on like more spam lists. I don't know if that is true, but like, I don't want to risk it, right? Like, you're not supposed to interact with them because then they know, but this must be like a 5th email I get from the guitartricks.com. I feel like I'm already on some kind of list. Mitch, please. That doesn't want to. Who wants you? I missed Lera Lord. Okay, so basically, I've been getting this like partnership email from this like guitar learning website that looks super sketchy, and they're emailing me like Duck with a Knife. So they're like, oh hi, Duck with a Knife. We love your Vocaloid music. How about you promote our guitar learning service, and for every sign up, you will get like 50% or something like that. And I'm like, nobody here is learning guitar. Like, no one here is gonna learn guitar. This is a Vocaloid channel, okay. You know what, irrelevant. My plan will keep you out of the spam list. But how do I get him to stop? Can you like block emails? Is that something you can do? Yeah, right? You're gonna like not reply to them, but I'm like... Was he cute? I have no idea what Mitch looks like, and I do not want to find out. You can block them? Okay. Maybe I should try that, I don't know. Maybe he will eventually get the hint. I hope so. Ask for pics! Mitch, I will accept your partnership if you send me a really cute selfie of yourself, Mitch. In lingerie, preferably. Next, like, that's gonna be a crypto scrap. Yeah, man, I've been like, I think like a past couple of months, there's been so many like hacks of like big VTuber channel. Like Crony got hacked by some crypto thing. And I think another VTuber as well, which is like really weird. Kind of scary. Block them or add a rule in your mailbox to send them to your junk. Yeah, I wonder why they don't go into my spam as well, right? I'm gonna put it in my spam. Let's see. Oh yeah, it says I can block him. That doesn't count as an interaction though, right? How do you mark it as spam? Oh, there you go. Spam! Yes, block. Please, let's block Mitch from guitartricks.com. Sorry, Mitch. I'm sorry if your offer was legit this whole time and you could have made me a millionaire, but unfortunately nobody here can actually learn guitar. Well, I don't know about can, but probably nobody here would learn guitar. I only play the most beginner level guitar. I can play one thing on guitar, and that is the Last of Us theme. Obviously. Like, obviously. What did you guys think? Send Mitch a drawing of him pregnant next to a guitar. You know what? I like how dark and twisted your mind is. Let's keep brainstorming this. Let's keep thinking how we can make Mitch's life a nightmare. But yeah, basically I took my dad's like guitar because my dad plays like acoustic guitar, Spanish guitar. I don't know if there's like a difference. So my dad plays guitar, like he's pretty decent at it. It was out of tune though when I took it, but I don't think he cares. So I tuned the guitar and I watched a video tutorial and I learned how to play the boom 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 boom. And then I was satisfied and I never needed to learn guitar again. Maybe he'll take it as a compliment. Yeah, maybe. You never know. What is going on here? Hi, mystery. We're just talking about Mitch from guitartricks.com, our good old friend, who I have blocked now. I can't believe he emailed me like as soon as I started stream. Okay, so this drawing, right? I have made a mistake, and that mistake is I drew this like gorgeous background. Well, it's just like the base paint is gonna be more shaded, obviously. But then it all gets covered up by the character and the dog. How could I do this? Why did I put all this effort? Look at the car! I don't even know how to fucking draw cars, bro. And then just all gets covered up. I want you guys to know, okay, every time you look at the finished drawing, I want you guys to remember that the background behind Bossy is really beautiful and drawn out, right? Apparently GuitarTricks.com has a YouTube channel and keeps uploading tips and tricks. Well, I sure hope so. I mean, that is low-key what they're advertised as, but yeah. I don't know, like, maybe it's a legit offer, right? But I just don't really... I don't really see how it's, like, relevant to me and my content, you know what I mean? We can use our imagination to fill the blanks, but the blanks are already filled. Just that you can't see it. You can't see how beautiful the background is. Hello Gerardo, I have a bit of a cold, but I'm mostly good. Nice art. Thank you. I don't even know where to start. We're not gonna finish this today, by the way. Like, no fucking way. I guess I'm gonna do the base colors on the character now. And then we can get to painting the background, maybe. I'd like to pretend like I can totally finish this today, but that's just... Oh my god, Clip Studio? Clip Studio? What's going on? Talk to me. Clip Studio, please. What is happening? It's unlike you to be freaking out like this. Should I close like some stuff? What is taking out memory on my computer? Something is always taking out memory on my fucking computer, I swear to god. Okay, give me 1 second. I can't close Chrome because I have references in there too. Oh god, okay, it's fine. Is the billboard blank until Mitch pays up? No, the I'm gonna make the fucking billboard just like guitar tricks. Okay, what is happening to my Clip Studio.com? Okay, Clip Studio is having a stroke. Hold on, I'm gonna restart Clip Studio. I can't even be funny. I can't even be funny because Clip Studio is like dying. Okay, close it. Close it. And open it again. Mitch Wilson. Oregon, United States. Did you just fucking find out where... You just like Google Mitch and find out about him? Did you just internet stalk Mitch from Guitar Tricks? Guitar Tricks survived the apocalypse. They survived the nuclear fucking bomb. You know it's a good website. Okay. Are you good now? Are you good now, Clip Studio Paint? Oh yeah. Okay, I think it was just like... I don't know what was going on, but it's fine now. It's because I was using it all day. Painting shit. It's like, please, Lera, I'm so tired. Lera, this is our third background we're painting today, yeah. What's your point? Lera drew a very cute dog. I literally, like, used a reference for the dog. I don't know why it turned out like this. I literally, like, very heavily referenced a dog, but then I just gave it, like, an anime eye instead of, like, a realistic dog eye, and boom! Suddenly the dog looks like... Suddenly it's like this really cute, stylized dog. Even though I just literally used like a realistic dog reference. I don't know how to draw animals. I do not know how to do that. This is like completely... This was not intentional. You guys should see how the dog looks on the sketch because I didn't use a reference. This is the dog on the sketch. Because like I just drew it like without a reference randomly. Because I was just like doing like the basic layout and it looks so bad. It looks so fucking bad. This is why you should use references. Look how much better this fucking dog looks. You can draw cats real well though. Okay, but cats are really easy to draw though. I feel like cats are like some of the easiest animals to draw because I feel like they already look extremely cartoony. NPC dog! I love how derpy this sketch looks. Oh god, I really need to put more effort into my sketches because sometimes I will like send commissioners a sketch. I'm like, yeah, here's a sketch, and then I look at it myself and I'm like, there's no way the person will understand what's going on here. Like, you know, a bit like when you wrote something in your own handwriting so you know what it says, but somebody else reading it will be extremely confused. That's like my sketches. I don't know how some of my commissioners, when I sent them a sketch, they're like, yeah, it looks great, and I'm like, really? Really? You understand what this is? You can see what I drew here? How? That wasn't my intention, clearly. I didn't want you to understand. Vibon sketch dog. This is a sketch, but to show us the model. That was a sketch. I drew that sketch in the library. Oh my god, you know how embarrassed I was? I was drawing it in the library, and I was struggling with the pose because I came up with this really specific angle. I was like, oh yeah, I want it to be like kind of like a low angle, kind of like, you know, dynamic look, and I want her to be crouching, and I couldn't find like a good reference. I think I spent like an hour just drawing the pose. And it kept looking bad, and I was in public. I was like, this is really embarrassing for me. Like, I know nobody's looking at me. Everybody's too busy doing their own work. But I was extremely embarrassed. I was just sitting there like, this is not my proudest moment. And then I finally gave up on the pose. Like, I did so many references and shit, and it kept like not looking right. So I finally gave up, and I just like went home. And then I went back another day, and I was at the library again. Can I see the NPC dog again? Yeah. Leave him alone! Don't make fun of him, he's doing his best. Everyone, no, nobody was looking, surely. Surely nobody was looking. Please, I need this. I need to know that nobody was looking. But anyways, and then I went back another day, and I was like, okay, today I'll finally do it. I'll draw the pose. And after like 5 more hours, I used Clip Studio's. I used Clip Studio's 3D like posing feature. because Pinterest just wasn't giving me the exact angle I needed. And this is like a really, really hard pose. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. He's beautiful. Peak art. Poor sketch dog. He didn't even get finished. Okay, there's so many colors in her hair. Hold up. But it's okay. What matters is that I did it. I got it to look the way I wanted it to look in the end. That's all that matters. Okay, so this is all light blue. No, it's not. Kind of. Oh my god. Okay, like this, I think. I know her like really long lock of hair is supposed to be on the front, but it's just like I sacrificed it being at the back for the sake of like it working out with the overall composition. I apologize. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. The family wanted to destroy my island. I love how like this music just immediately triggered you and you're like, I want to redo my Animal Crossing. Honestly, at this point, leave it alone. Just wait for the Switch 2 Animal Crossing. Like, honestly, why bother? Sometimes I also want to rebuild my island. I mean, I kind of re-renovated my whole island like last year or so. Not the whole thing, but I redid a bunch of areas to look a bit better. Just like, everything in Animal Crossing is like such a tedious task. I don't know why they designed the game like that. Like, it's like arguably like some of the worst game design ever. Because like nothing on there like genuinely is enjoyable to do. It's such a funny fucking game because like everything about it is tedious and painful and it does not like it's not fun. You know? Games are supposed to be fun. And yet we all still played it. I developed a new leaf and regretted it later. It makes me so sad that you can't just have like two save files, right? Or like 2 islands. I'm not sure why they don't let you do that. Like even if you have a different account, it will just add you as another resident. It's not gonna actually create you a new island, which is I think is I don't know. It's weird. Nintendo are so weird, I swear to god. They have like some of the strangest game design in some things. And yet they get away with it every time. I know everybody's complaining about the cost of games and the cost of Switch 2 and shit, but like I know you guys are gonna buy it, you know? At least, you know, don't pretend like you're not gonna buy the Switch 2. Like all these complaints about the price, like I know you're still gonna go and buy it. Okay, it's like giving that one Utao Matsuda Poyo right now, but we will fix it. I never could get into doing virtual chores every day. I actually kept up Animal Crossing for a very long time, even though I normally get like super annoyed at games that feel like a job. But I haven't played it in a hot minute. I haven't played it ever since I got that Tiger Villager, because that literally was like, okay, my life is complete. I don't need to do anything else in this game. Because I finally got the Tiger Villager. I finally got him and then I just abandoned the game. That doesn't even make any sense. I'll buy the NPC dog if it was made into a sticker. Nobody else is going to buy the NPC dog. Why would I spend the money turning it into a sticker? The manufacturing costs would just not be worth it. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's the truth. Hello, Aaron. Such a clunky game design. Like everything about it is just so fucked up. Like the terraforming, fucked up. The fact that you have to place each tile individually to like paint the floor, fucked up. Like why did they do that? The fact that you have to like manually place all furniture outside of your house, fucked up. Just like everything about that game is such a fucking chore. Can I buy the commercial rights for the NPC dog? Yeah. My commercial prices are you have to pay 50% extra from what the commission cost. So, get saving up. I was in for terraforming. Oh yeah, and then it's like an absolute nightmare to do. So I'm so happy people still commission me even though I raise my prices. Kind of a bunch. Although I gotta say I do get ghosted a lot these days. But generally, I can't say that I felt like a big loss or anything like that, so I'm like pretty happy. I was a little bit worried because I was like, yeah, pounds suck. Currencies suck. But I live on pounds, so I need to make that bank in pounds. But it's so funny, like, honestly, like, to be fair, to be completely honest with you, AI has fucked me up so bad. These days, whenever somebody, like, messages me about a potential commission, I just assume I'm talking to ChatGPT until I see the money. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I no longer believe there's real people on the internet until I see the money. And like this person messaged me, and they were like being like really polite and sending really long messages. So I was like, it's ChatGPT. It's gotta be ChatGPT. Like, I'm sorry I suspected, bro, but I was like, it's ChatGPT. It's not real. And so I like spoke to them and they were like, yeah, because they were like, they wanted like a really big project. So I was like, yeah, like my starting price is that much. So I was like, okay, that's gonna scare them off. But then they were like, okay, that's cool. And then they described the project to me and I was like, well, my estimate is this much. Like, if you're happy with that, you know, you can send me a request form. And then they just and then they never replied to me again. So I think, I don't know, it was either it's ChatGPT or they were like, never fucking mind. But you know what, to be fair, I did tell them what my starting price was and my estimate wasn't that much more. So I'm just saying they should have been ready. They should have been ready when I was about to hit them. Oh man, I feel so bad though, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to like stand my ground on prices these days. Like, I'm just like, I'm not really willing to price things down. It's just like kind of how it is. So do you have the sense supposed to prefer not bots? You will look for like any excuse. No, that's not what no. You can't just like make stuff up like that. I'm gonna fucking say anything and you're like, oh, so we need to send a No. No, you do not. Starting price £5 billion. Oh man, that could retire me and my parents. And my parents' parents. And all of my children. And their children. Are we real people? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah. But like, in my defense, I have affordable options. Like, I have cheaper art styles and stuff like that. So I'm just saying. I also had like somebody who was like, yeah, I need this kind of illustration, and they described something like fairly complex. And, you know, like the details and everything, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be this much. And then they replied to me like, no, that's like this much in my currency. And I was like, I'm sorry, but... Oh, I feel so bad. I feel bad. I cannot like not feel bad. Every time I send an invoice that's more than like £100, I'm like literally sitting there like, I should get publicly hanged for this. Literally every time I have to send an invoice that's like more than £100 to somebody, I'm like, this is unacceptable. Nobody's gonna pay that much for a drawing. They don't know I'm an NPC dog on the internet. £100 email, that's a heavy email. Oh my god, stop! I'm talking about the cash money. You know that. Can I pet that dog? Which one? This one or the... or the sketch one? I don't know, are dogs in Fallout friendly? I've only seen the TV show. My knowledge of Fallout so far is only TV show based, so... apologies for like... I did my best to like represent Fallout as accurately as possible in this drawing based on like the references and stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, I guess there's like sand in Fallout. The NPC dog. Sure. Just don't put your hand in its mouth or something. The teeth look pretty sharp. Dot dot dot. What's the dot 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 for? I'm sorry. I think Fallout might be the next game I play, I promise. I know I've made that promise before. No, it's all blue. I know I've made that promise before many times, but after Halo, maybe we should finally play Fallout. Although, I don't know if you guys saw my, like, my tweet that I made today. There's this game that, like, the cover art looks so fucking sexy. I wanna play it just for the cover art. Like, I've heard about these games, but I don't know that much about them. Like, look at this. Why is it so small? Look how small it is compared to my fucking canvas. I don't know, like, the vibes on this are so cool. Like, the angst, the baby girl energy. This is like dead as one of the best game like artworks covers I have ever seen in my life. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is like my top 10 game cover artworks ever. What's the game about? I do not know. Guys, is the plot of the game like in any way like, you know, related to the cover art, or are they just baiting me? Because this looks so fucking fire. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Pet the NPC dog. Dog meat is the... Excuse me? What do you mean dog meat? Do they eat dogs in Fallout? Oh my god. That's messed up. It's so angsty, and then you end up playing as a silly lad. It's like Leon in Resident Evil, isn't it? They like present him as this like really well put together, like responsible, like cool emo guy, you know, like really like cold and mysterious. And then you actually play Resident Evil, and it's like this absolute idiot of a man, like the stupidest man you have ever met in your life. Wait, NPC dog is called dog meat? Oh my god. Leave him alone. That's messed up. Dog meat is the name of all the dog Why? All of them? But does everybody in Fallout unanimously name their dogs dog meat? He's kind of baby girl. I can see the baby girl energy. I can see it. Like, I spot a baby girl a mile away. I know a baby girl when I see one. It's the default name. But what? You know what? I don't want to know. But they had dog meat in the show. I don't remember. I think there is a dog. There is like a German Shepherd in the show, but I don't remember what he was called. Because isn't he like owned by a nice like scientist guy first, and then later he gets like adopted by the ghoul guy? So maybe the ghoul guy names him dog meat. I kind of doubt the first owner would name it that. That doesn't seem in character for him. But yeah, I don't know. There's like all these like really long games that I want to play. There's too many games, guys! And there's only one Lera game stream a week. Why would she do this to us? Why does Lera hate video games? I don't know. I've been really craving just playing something kind of like open world and like long-ish, right? Like something kind of like Red Dead Redemption, right? I want to play either like Red Dead Redemption, Fallout, I guess Kingdom Come is now on the table as well. Or I don't know, like something like that. I've been kind of like, but then I just know it's gonna take for fucking ever. Yeah, like Fallout. Have you played Skyrim? Skyrim like really intimidates me. I'm kind of curious about it, but I don't even know which one to start with. Like for Fallout, I'm probably just gonna play New Vegas because I have it already. I don't have to buy it. And people told me that New Vegas was like an okay one to start with as a first one. Tears of the Kingdom. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom in my own time. I actually played a bit today. I keep walking into shrines and then it's like that stupid ass challenge where they undress you and make you fight a bunch of robots with no equipment, and I'm like, fuck! Like, I walk into a shrine and I see Link naked and I'm like, god damn it! Not again! How many are there in this fucking game? Skyrim is very basic. But then, like, everybody, like, mods it and shit, don't they? Like, I always hear about Skyrim, but, like, I feel like nobody plays... It's like Minecraft a little bit, no? Like, nobody actually plays vanilla Skyrim. I don't even know where to start with that game. I don't think the Elder Scrolls stories overlap enough to have to play in a certain order. But isn't there, like, a lot of lore? Isn't the lore, like, pretty... I feel like we need Bossymoon. I think she promised to explain the lore at some point. I swear to God, I heard her talk on stream and she was like, yeah, I'll make lore videos. I was like, okay, she's gonna explain it to me like I'm 5 years old, surely. The shrines are very repetitive. Like, it's always like either like some kind of weird fucked up device thing, or you have to fight a bunch of robots naked. There's no in between in those fucking shrines. You play vanilla and then after 500 hours you mod it. I only have 500 hours in one video game, Alex, and that is The Last of Us. I do not think I can do that, honestly. That sounds insane. Me, when I need to pick a perfect shade of brown. Like my life depends on it. That's fine. Not the Nakey challenges, literally. Most Bethesda games are easy to get into. Is Fallout also by the Skyrim people? It is, right? I also didn't even know that until recently. But I guess it kind of makes sense. So is Kingdom Come like a bit like Skyrim, right? I think like Boris told me that it's like Skyrim, but it's not like fantasy. I am in my historical fiction era, you guys. I am stuck in my Viking lore era. I don't know what to do. Get me out of this. Can you drive in games? Is this like a joke? Are you joking right now? Are you... No, of course I can't. What are you talking about? Have you never seen me drive in video games? It is not good. I was literally doing a quest, one of those quests on Tears of the Kingdom where you have to fight a bunch of robots, and they gave you like a car, and I was like, okay, they want me to run the robots over with my car. And when I tell you I kept missing them, like I have this gigantic ass car that I'm driving. The robot is right there, and I go at it at full speed, and somehow I drive past it. And I'm like, how? I think I spent like half an hour just trying to run them over with my fucking car. It's embarrassing. It is so embarrassing in there. Unicam also has a more complex combat system. Yeah, I found that out today. I looked up combat and I found a video and I was like, that is unnecessary. That is just unnecessary. They did not have to make realistic medieval sword combat in that game. Stop it. You know what sucks the most? Being like really into video games. Like I love video games. But boy am I fucking bad at them. I'm not beating the allegations of like, girls are bad at video games. Well, you know what? Not all of them, but I definitely am. Like, I don't know. And it's so funny because a lot of my IRL friends who are not that well versed in games, and they also don't, you know, like they've seen me play games when they come to my house and stuff, right? They don't really have like a bar or a standard to base it on. So they think that I'm good at video games. A lot of my IRL friends are like, no, but Lera, you're really good at games. I've seen you play. And I'm like, you've seen me play The Last of Us when I kidnapped you, tied you to a chair, and made you watch me play it. And I'm really good at that game, yes, because I've been playing it for like 10 years. Obviously, I'm good at that game. But have you ever seen me play a platformer? No. But like, I kind of want my IRL friends to keep living that lie. You know, they don't know. They have no idea. They've never seen a stream of mine. And they're happier that way. So, honestly, I'm just gonna let them keep living that lie. They're convinced that I'm really good at video games. They're like, yeah, Lera, you're good at games. No, I am not. But I don't have the heart to tell you the truth, so... Totally. 100%. You tie people up to watch your game. Only The Last of Us. When I meet someone, I test them by making them watch or play The Last of Us. Sometimes they play The Last of Us and I watch, but that's pretty rare because most of the time they're not really gamers. So I force them into like some kind of form of The Last of Us. And if they don't hate me afterwards, and if they like the game, I stay friends with them. But if they didn't like it, then I kill them. There are many bodies buried in my backyard. Don't tell anyone. I need a reference of the... Where did my references go? Why does nothing make sense on this computer? The bracelet. What is the bracelet called again? Peep Boy or something like that. Stop playing. I thought you were... Boris, I thought you were at work. I thought you were so busy. I thought you were lurking. I thought you couldn't really chat. And yet you can play slots. Liars. A bunch of liars. I raised you guys so well. Just like a whole lot of liaring happening in here. Hello, Ben. What did I get myself into? What the heck, Lera? Well, the hit game The Last of Us needs to be played. My mom is making me watch the season 2 of the TV show. I really didn't want to watch it. Like, I don't know, I'm like... It's not that I don't want to watch it. Like, I'd probably watch it. But I'm not, like, dying to see it. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm gonna watch it eventually, but it's not on my urgently need to watch list, right? Because I know what's gonna happen. And I don't want to see it in 4K Ultra HD realism, you know? But my mom is like, Lera, you have to watch it, so because I'm gonna be watching it weekly. And then I need to talk about it to somebody. And I'm like, fuck. So my mom is literally making me watch, like, you're gonna have to watch it weekly so then we can talk about it. I'm like, fine. Okay. But the show has Pedro Pascal. I know. I'm watching it. I am kind of curious about people's reactions as well. Like, I need to see, because everybody who, like, hasn't played the game was really into the first one, but obviously, like, you know, it has a good story. Even though, in my opinion, the TV show wasn't, like, that great, but it was good, but it wasn't, but the game is still better, right? But yeah, like everybody was like really into it, but I'm just like, I cannot wait for them to see the absolute nightmare that is the writing in season 2, part 2, whatever. And like, it's gonna be crazy. They're all gonna be like, what happened? Unless they fixed it. Like, I don't know, maybe they'll do something different with it. I don't know, what are the chances that they will try to do something different with it? I honestly don't really know. I mean, it is literally so fucking, because part 2 is so fucking long too, and there's so much like unnecessary ass content in it, and the story is so all over the place. They're splitting the season into 2 parts. They already announced that they're going to make a season 3 because all of part 2 doesn't fucking fit into season 2. Like, what is wrong with these people? That game is so all over the place. They need 2 seasons. They literally need 2 seasons for it because it's so fucked up. And from Matt Bomb and Boris Catch the Star. Yeah, they're splitting it into 2 seasons. They have to have changed the plot. I don't know though, because I feel like they probably wanna stay true to the original. I don't know, because the first one was fairly true to the original, other than like a couple things that they added. So I don't know. I just hope it has more zombies, man. I need more zombies. Like, my main complaint, I've said it before, my main complaint about the TV show was there was just not enough fucking zombies in it. Where are the zombies? And they had such a cool, interesting new idea for how the zombies work. Like they like reworked the whole system, and it was so exciting. And then they were like, you know what? Let's never show this again. Of course. I don't know if they would have made a cure, and if they did, how would they distribute it? Yeah, I mean, that's like kind of a big argument for, like, you know, defending Joel's decision. Obviously, he didn't actually think about any of that when he was doing what he did, but, you know, he just cared about his baby girl. And he is so right for that, by the way. I support him. It's called The Last of Us, not The Last of Us and Zombies. Why do I bother talking to you people about anything? But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it just because my mom apparently needs to talk about it. My mom has like fucking The Last of Us set as her ringtone. Like her like phone, when her phone calls, it goes do 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 do. Do 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 do. And I'm like, yep. I am related to this woman. You don't need to do a DNA test to know that this is indeed my mother. We are basically the same person, apparently. He didn't think about that, he just didn't want to lose his daughter yet. Oh yeah, for sure. It was I think it was a good ending. I think part 1, like, it's just such a perfect game, right? I mean, it's amazing. It's perfect. There's nothing. I thought that the way it ends was really good because it leaves a lot of room for kind of thinking about it. Like, oh, I wonder what happens next. You know, I wonder if she ever finds out, right? But I thought that was the good thing about it. I feel like it's a good kind of ending where it's kind of open-ended, but it still feels very complete. God knows why they decided to make more, but you know, here we are. It's already been done. You infected your mom? My mom has always been a zombie fan, okay? She likes apocalypses and zombies. I didn't do anything. She's always been like that. Okay, let me just check, because I think there's another, like, scar on her tail, yeah. My mom chose this fate herself. I wish Soma had a TV show. I know Soma has like a fan-made, like, whoa, like a fan-made web series kind of thing, I'm pretty sure. But I wish Soma had like a proper, like, high-budget TV show. I feel like it would really slap as a show. I don't know, like, it's literally so well written and shit. Like, you already have the script. You just need to like make it into like a TV show. Just do it. Hi, Lera's mom. Don't talk to her. Do not talk to my mother. Imagine your mom is in the chat. I hope not. I have no idea. I have no clue. You just never know with this woman. Like, I feel like she like will not watch me for a while. So I let my guard down. And then she finally like tells me the next day, like, so I watched your stream, and I'm like, God damn it. I thought you unsubscribed, mom. So make a sick HBO series? Yeah, I think so too. She's in the deep, and The Last of Us too. I swear I didn't do this. I didn't even like, I don't know, like, it surprised me too when I heard her phone ring. Like, I went home at some point for like holidays or something like that, and her phone rings, and I'm like, did I hear that right? Like, because she answered it like really quickly. I only heard like the first two notes, but I was like, Mom, is your ringtone what I think it is? What does this mean? What is she doing? Like, it like she literally like shocked me. And then nonsense, I think, was over for when she came. When was it? Like in December, November we went there together. And my mom's phone rang, and I was like, do you hear her ringtone? Do you fucking hear that shit? Why does she have that? It's crazy. The Lera household. My dad has like some like TV show he likes as his ringtone as well. Why isn't this filling? Am I crazy? Oh, okay. I am, actually. Lera, what are you doing? You're on the wrong layer. Okay, now it will fill. 1 second, please. God damn it. Maybe the dog needs to be referenced to. Why? My perfect... Oh god, now it filled the dog. My perfect, beautiful selection fill tool is giving up on me. Mama Lera remains based AF. At least you didn't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with your mom. That sounds like some kind of personal experience, like personal traumatic experience. Well, at least you didn't make that mistake that I did of watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures with your mom. It sounds like some kind of like personal trauma. So you learned from your mom based? I guess. Man, my mom would always be watching horror movies when I was a kid too. And I would like get so scared because she'd be like watching some fucked up horror movie like in the living room, and I would just be like passing by, so I would only catch like a glimpse of it. But just from that alone, I would immediately get traumatized. I'd be like, what is mom watching? Like, she would always be watching some weird ass stuff, and I'm like, why is mom always watching scary things? And now I play horror video games. I mean, I still get scared, but you know how it be. My mom enjoys horror movies also. I don't know how people can enjoy horror movies. Like, honestly, I cannot watch horror movies. It's kind of weird because I can play horror video games, but I cannot. Well, can is a bit generous, right? I mean, I'm terrible and I'm very scared. I mean, you've seen me play PT. I couldn't even go down that corridor, but you know what I mean. Watch Chainsaw Man with your father. This is another personal trauma story. You guys. Guys, why are you showing anime to your parents? That's like the worst thing to do. I don't know, I find horror movies a bit, like, I don't want to say bad, but it feels to me like a lot of them are kind of not that great. And they all have like the same structure, so I don't really find them that interesting. And like, it's always like the weirdest fucking premises. I know horror games also can be a bit all over the place, but I feel like they tend, like, the psychological horror ones at least, they tend to be a bit more decent, I think. The other day I learned about this horror movie. I learned about it by accident. I don't remember what it was. I was watching some kind of like Severance video, and somebody talked about that a horror movie in like the comments. So I looked it up. I was like, what is this horror movie about? And the horror movie was about, and I really mean it, guys, okay? Do not be like, Lera, what are you talking about? It's real, okay? I read the entire plot outline on Wikipedia and I was like, what the fuck? It's a horror movie about a haunted STD. I actually fucking mean it. It's like this like STD that you get, and after you get it, you get like followed by this ghost creature thing, and it kills you. And the only way to like get rid of it is you have to have sex with another person, and you pass it on to them. I'm not kidding, like, it's a real horror movie! I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean it gets passed down like that? Like, is it like some kind of metaphor? Honestly, yeah, it's called It Follows, yeah. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's fucked up. It is so fucked up. Who came up with that shit? Literally don't understand. How could people, like, I feel like it's just like one of those things that like you cannot make it up, you know? It's like, people are so creative. I could never be like a writer. I just don't have what it takes. There's no way I could ever come up with that, no matter how many drugs I take. There's no way I could ever be like, what if ghosts passed down through intercourse? What if? That movie was pretty good, really? I read the plot on Wikipedia and I was like, that sounds insane. Like, I cannot believe that it can possibly actually be good. But I also just don't really like horror movies in general, so I don't know. I'm definitely not the target audience, but like the premise alone was just honestly just crazy to me. It's supposed to be a metaphor, yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be weirder if it wasn't a metaphor. But it's still so weird. Like, it is so strange. Honestly, on brand for humans to come up with that plot. It is just so weird. Like, it weirded me out. I don't know, but it just, like, it really weirded me out. I was like, who? How? Why? What? Strange. Very strange. So yeah, here's some of my cursed knowledge apparently. I don't know how it went from Severance to that, by the way. I just watched some video on Severance, and then someone in the comments was like, oh, you know, this really reminds me of this movie. And I looked up the movie and I was like, how? How did that remind... Why? Oh, good god. The haunted STD will like forever haunt me, I think. I don't think I will ever get over that information, and I haven't even watched the movie. I haven't even seen it, and I'm like forever traumatized. Oh god, there's so many layers. I don't know where I am in this drawing. I need to find this like one specific layer and I can't. I'm just gonna search it. There you go. Hello, Alex, you're fine. Finally home from choir practice. Was stuck in traffic. That's why you have to take the old reliable metro. Lera, the #1 public transport fan. God, I love public transport. Unless it's peak hours, because then it fucking sucks. Watch House 1977. A group of girls with bizarre names go to spend the weekend at the aunt of one of the girls. Name's Gorgeous. Oh my god, she's called Gorgas? Just like that? Kung Fu Best Girl. I was like, maybe those are like their nicknames. You never know. Those could be their nicknames or something. Okay. I need to look up what a German Shepherd looks like once again. German Shepherd. To copy the colors. Because I don't remember. Okay. Which one of my cars like yeah, doesn't even have buses? Oh. Sorry to hear that. I guess you gotta drive then. We should put public transport everywhere. How fun would that be? I dropped my cookie on the public transport the other day though. I was having breakfast on the train because I didn't have time to eat at home. And I had this hazelnut cookie. And I dropped it! R.I.P. Is this a German Shepherd color? No, right? And he blends so much with the landscape. Maybe I'll make it a bit more like this. Oh god, I wish I knew how to draw dogs. We'll figure this out, guys. Don't worry. I gotta take the metro wherever it exists. Luckily, Cologne does have plenty. Yeah, I mean, I don't even drive, so for me, that's like the only option. And I avoid buses, though. I told you guys this before. I fucking hate buses. There's like this place I need to go, and Google Maps always tells me to take a bus, so I just walk instead. I literally just go, no, thank you, to it, and I just walk. I would rather walk for like 20 minutes than take the bus. It's a bit too bright for a German Shepherd. Are you offended because you're German? I'll fix him. I'll fix him, I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Germans in chat. I will fix the German Shepherd colors. Just give me 1 second. Is it German Shepherd or German Shepherd? What? It's not Shepherd. It's not Shepherd. It's Shepherd. S-H-E-P-H-E-R-D. Shepherd. Like the shepherd. Because I think they probably were like sheep, dogs, something like that. It's like an NPC husky. Leave him alone! Stop bullying my fucking dog drawing! I don't know how to draw dogs! I'm doing my best! Oh my god. I'm gonna charge extra to anybody who like makes me draw an animal in the future. I'm gonna be like, you requested me to draw an animal. You're gonna have to pay me more money just because of the humiliation I'm gonna go through because of my like chat when I stream this. People are gonna be on me for this shit. I need compensation. Let's see. Why do they have such confusing colors, these dogs? Hold up. Chat bullying text, exactly. Okay, hold up. I have another picture of a German Shepherd. We will get to the bottom of this. This one is more orangey. Should I make it more orangey? I know there's like some black as well, but I'm gonna add that like in a second. And they have like a light belly actually. Ugh. I don't remember like the last time I actually drew a dog and put an effort into it, of all things. Okay, so the belly is like a light color. Just you wait. Yeah, there is black, but I'm gonna add that like later. Or like give me a second to figure out the rest of the colors, because you gotta get the base color right first. Right. Scooby-Doo is not Scooby-Doo! Scooby-Doo is not even... Scooby-Doo is like one of those other dogs. I forgot what the breed is called. It's like those really big ones. They're like gigantic. I trust the process. Exactly, you gotta trust the process of art. Especially Lera's art. That shit changes so much over time. It's not even funny. Sometimes I have to like gaslight myself to trust the process more with my own art. Because I'm like, man, this is not it. Then, you know, it takes a hot minute to get better. And then you're like, actually, this is it. See, I'm adding the black. Or more like brown, I guess. And the back is also like this. See, guys? Does this look like a German Shepherd now? Please. Say yes. It's obligatory. It looks so bad. I don't want to do dogs! It looks terrible. Don't look at him! He's deformed and embarrassed and ashamed of his weird fur colors. Oh my god, dog meat, I'm so sorry. It's Brian Griffin. Who's Brian Griffin? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh my goodness. Kinda like the lighter nose actually. Look him up. I don't want to. I feel like it's some kind of trap. I feel like it's definitely some kind of trap. You know, Family Guy? I do know Family Guy, but I don't see how that's related to my German Shepherd drawing. It's a talking dog. Isn't the dog in Family Guy white? It's nothing to do with the dog I'm drawing. Why are you guys being such bullies? What is going on? I'd like to see you try to draw a dog. It's not as easy as it looks. If you're a furry, discard this challenge because I know you can draw a dog. But if you're not a furry, then I'd like to see you try to draw a dog. It's like always like that, like drawing animals or like basically anything for me. But I'm not like super used to drawing. It's so funny because you will be like, yeah, I know what a bird looks like. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna draw a bird. Because I know, like a pigeon, for example. I know what a pigeon looks like. What could possibly be so hard? And then it's like, And then you actually start drawing and then you're like, and then you end up looking something like this. That's a pigeon, guys, okay? Hashtag real. It's always like that. My arch nemesis, exactly. It's literally always like that. So I'm just saying. It's not as easy. It's not as easy as it seems. Now you remember. What does that dog have to do with my dog? You guys are confusing me. I have an IRL friend who's like obsessed with her dog, which is like honestly fair enough. If I had a dog, I would also be talking just about my dog forever because like it is my dream to have a dog one day finally, someday maybe. But yeah, but it is so funny because she's gonna be like, we just sit down to like have some lunch together at like a cafe. And she, like, the second we sit down, she immediately goes, I miss my dog. And then she opens her phone and she starts, like, showing me pictures of her dog. She's like, look at her. Look at her, Lera. And I'm like, yep, I've seen her. It's like when people show you pictures of their babies nonstop, you know? It's like that. Like, literally, like, any second, she's gonna be like, my dog. Or, like, she will, like, talk to you about her dog. Any chance she get. It is so funny. Like, we will literally be like walking past an ice cream store and she's gonna look at it and she's gonna go, my dog loves ice cream. And I'm like, you give your dog ice cream? She's like, yeah, she loves the cone. She's like, we always buy her an ice cream of her own whenever we go out to get ice cream. And it's like always like that. Like, if we're gonna do anything, like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, let's get some pizza or something. She's like, my dog loves pizza. I'm like, your dog loves everything. Dogs generally love everything. And it's like she's gonna be like, I miss her. I miss her every day. And I'm like, okay. I should start like a timer of how long it takes until she talks about her dog. I should start doing like speed runs. How long does it take for her to bring up her dog? Like, she went back home for Easter now, so like I was like, hey, how's everything? She's like, oh, everything's good. And I expected her to start sending me pictures of her dog because she's with her dog, and she didn't send me any. And I was like, really? No dog pictures? And then she was like, okay. And she sent me like 20 pictures of her dog, and I was like, there it is. I was getting a bit worried. I was like, maybe I'm not talking to my friend, actually. Maybe she got kidnapped and this is somebody else pretending to be her, because like, why wouldn't she immediately send me 20 pictures of her dog? Breaking news, dog loves food. They spoiled that dog so much too. Like, that dog is so spoiled because basically like, they're all like, the whole family is obsessed with it, so they like make the dog its own meals. Like, they will like make it chicken soup from scratch and shit. Like, that dog is living better than me. I'm like, can I move in with your parents? Like, what is going on? When I die, I hope I'm reborn as a dog in like a family who are all literally obsessed with me and they make me my own meals. Like, for real, for real. My dog is a spoiled bitch. Honestly, like, I can't even complain. Like, I just know that if I had a dog, I also would like spoil the shit out of them. And like, that's a terrible thing to do because I had a dog before and we spoiled him a bunch and he was a little piece of shit. Like, actually just like terrible creature. But he was also a Chihuahua, so low-key doesn't count though. I feel like with Chihuahuas, you know, it's a lost cause the second they're born. The second they're born, you know, they say that you know, children are not born with hatred. It's something that they inherit. But I think it's something they like learn over time, right? But like I think Chihuahuas, they're just born with hatred. They're just born with hatred. There's nothing you can do about it. Hello, Jackers. How are you doing? My sister's dog is better than I do. I hope I need to like do really well in my current life so that then God grants me being just like a dog in like some rich white family, and then they all take care of me. I don't know. I need that. After all the stress I go through from being a person, I need to be a dog for a while in my next life. I also had a dog who was like a stray that we took in. She was very sweet. She was a good girl. No complaints about that one, but the Chihuahua was fucked up. I don't know who hurt that Chihuahua. In that Chihuahua's past life, they were somebody very spiteful. Like, I don't know, something is wrong with that guy. He, like, I mean, honestly, like, he's dead. I shouldn't be talking about him like that, you know? But man, he was not chill at all. Nothing about that dog was chill. I think he hated just like the concept of existing. Respawning as a dog would be peak. Exactly. I'm so glad we all agree on that. But it needs to be like a dog in like, you know, some like very good family where they all are like, obsessed with you. I will not take just like being some random ass dog. No, thank you. Or one of those cool dogs that get to star in movies. Do you ever wonder like dogs that play in movies and stuff? Like, do they know? Is that one movie where the dog was like a star in a TV show and he thought everything was real? Is it like that? Do dogs actually think that everything is that is happening is real? I need answers. Okay, guys, how German Shepherd does the German Shepherd look? On a scale from 1 to German Shepherd. What would you say? Is he German Shepherd looking or no? I wouldn't be chilled either if I went from a tall person to a Chihuahua. I don't know, I feel like Chihuahuas were like some kind of Victorian children in their past or something like that. 7 out of 10. Good enough. It's a German Shepherd, alright. A Dachshund Chihuahua mix. I have never seen that. He hated me. He pooped in front of my room every day. He loved my mom. It was the same with my Chihuahua. My Chihuahua really liked my mom. And he really didn't like me because my mom loved me more and he could tell. And I think he was just like jealous because dogs, they like choose a human, right? Like they always have that one person in the household who's like the chosen one. And they're gonna be obsessed with that person, right? So it was definitely my mom for him, I think. And because he could see that my mom really loved me because I'm literally her child, that he was like, this girl is my rival. I will make sure her life is hell. Like Chihuahuas have a lot of hate to give. They really do. They really, really do. It's crazy out there. Yeah, they get jealous quite easily, I think. I don't know if cats do the same thing. I never owned a cat. My mom was like really into cats. She had a lot of cats like throughout her life. Like when she was a kid and then later on as well before I was born. But she stopped having them after I was born. Because the last cat she had, so when I was born, she currently had a cat, and apparently he got like really jealous because nobody would let him near the baby and stuff, because you know you shouldn't let like animals near like a newborn baby. And I think he got like really offended, so he like went out for a walk, because he usually would be allowed to go outside. He went outside, he just like never came back. He was like, they got a baby now, they don't need me. And he just left. He just fucking left. A good first try, thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, I think that's fine. Once again, I don't know how to draw dogs, so. I think I'm gonna add like a little bit of like lighting as well. I don't know why I went like and shaded the whole dog. That was not my plan, actually, now that I think about it. My plan was to do the background once I did the base colors. But I guess I just couldn't. I couldn't resist the fact that the dog like was unshaded and it didn't really look like the kind of dog I was trying to draw. I couldn't just let that go. So I guess now the dog is shaded. That's one thing off the list of the 100 things that still need to be done on this drawing. Just a wee bit of sunlight hitting it. And it's beautiful fur. The difference between big dogs and little dogs as well. You put a big dog on the floor and they're all like, okay, I'm laying down now. I have a little dog and it's all deaf before dishonor. Yeah, I feel like little dogs... I mean, I've met little dogs who were like very pleasant and nice. But I don't know, I feel like it heavily depends on the breed, but it also depends on how they're brought up. I feel like definitely little dogs are like easier to spoil just because they're so small. And you know, you're like, oh, I want to carry them all the time, and I want to like put them in a little bag or whatever, and I want to like you know, play with it like it's a toy, and then the dogs get like really spoiled. But I feel like the big dogs, I feel like you put a little bit more care in how you raise them, and you're like, no, you're not allowed on the bed or whatever, right? And then but the little dogs, you know, they're so small, like, oh yeah, he can be on the bed. And then he gets too comfortable and the bed is no longer yours, actually. Looked up Chiweenie dogs, but they all look different from him. Yeah, I think because like it was like mixed breeds, you know, sometimes they come out quite unique, I guess. I didn't know that was like a mixture though. Never heard that. Didn't know that it was like a thing. My friend's dog is a Labradoodle, which are apparently supposed to be pretty like good dog breeds. I mean, Labradors in general, like Labradors, like there are just some dog breeds that are like designed to be nice. Like Labradors and Golden Retrievers, they're basically like, I heard that apparently if your Golden Retriever is like mean, like if he has a shit personality and he's aggressive, it's not a pure breed. Like apparently you got scammed or something, because like they're literally not supposed to be like that. Like it's in their genetic code to be nice to you. So like something is wrong with the dog if they're literally like mean to you, which I think is pretty funny. Yeah, I think so too, because they're like, oh, it's like a small cute dog, and then it's like, ooh. I mean honestly, we learned our lesson with our Chihuahua. My sister got a dog and then immediately had a child. I feel so bad for that dog. That dog did not get a second to be like the favorite. That poor dog. But I really want a dog though. It's been so long since I had a dog, but I'm just like, my life is just not in a place where I can have a dog. Like, not even because I'm not allowed to, like, because of, like, my apartment. Like, even if I was allowed to have a dog in my apartment, I wouldn't be able to have a dog. Like, I can't afford it. Like, you know, so many new expenses, like buying food for it and shit like that. It's just like, I don't know. I would not be able to have a dog. But man, do I want to. I want one of those, like, ugly ones. God, I love ugly dogs. There's so many to choose from. Yeah, dogs are expensive. Especially, like, if they start having, like, health problems, something like that. It's so over, like, literally. Yeah, they are a little responsibility for sure. Yeah, I do definitely kind of want a dog to go outside more. That's like one of the reasons, like, because I'm actually both dog and cat person. Like, I've never owned a cat, but I'm not opposed to the idea. I can't say that I have a huge preference. But I think if I really had to choose just like as a pet owner, I think I would go for dog because I just need to go outside. And you know, like, the dog is like an excellent excuse to go outside because you have to walk them or they're gonna fucking shit all over your house. So literally, just like for my personal lifestyle, I think a dog would be great because it would make me go out more. Toy poodles are goofy little guys. Yeah, they are. Does the UK have a dog tax? I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that actually a thing? My friend actually told me I should get a dog if I want to, like, talk to people more. Because I was telling her, like, I have trouble, like, socializing and stuff like that. And she was like, you should get a dog. Because when you have a dog, everybody wants to talk to you. And, like, people would just, like, come up to you, like, on the street and be like, oh, can I pet your dog? And shit like that. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So she was like, yeah, if you want people to just, like, talk to you, you need to get a dog. It's like a life hack of how to get more socialization. Suddenly everybody wants you when you got a dog. That's a thing where we live. It's like 150 per year per dog. They definitely don't have that in Spain because the people have so many fucking dogs there. I think there's more dogs than people in Spain. Like, it's insane how many dogs there are. That's like how my mom gets me to go outside when I'm in Spain. She's like, Lera, let's go walk on the beach. And I'm like, no. And then she says, there will be dogs. We can look at the dogs. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I will go. And then you go, and like every second person you see has a dog. It's crazy. There's no pet tax here. I haven't heard of it, so I don't know. I mean, I never looked into getting a pet in the UK. My life in the UK has literally just been a disaster so far, so no way I'm getting a pet. So no idea. I'm gonna make the billboard picture, so let's do that. I'm gonna make like a separate canvas. And we can design a fun Fallout style billboard. What's the name of the little guy? Is it like Volt Boy or something? Yeah. I love Volt Boy. I love the positivity he brings into the world. You know, like, he knows what he's about. Oh, thanks so much for doing that, Clip Studio Paint. I gotta actually save this image or something. Please don't be a web P. Okay, it's fine. No, in the UK, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pet tax. Honestly, like, maybe that's why there's not as many people with dogs here. Because there's, like, way more people with dogs in Spain. I'm telling you, they don't have it in Spain, like, for sure. I don't see half as many dogs around here as I do, like... Why is there a picture of Vault Boy kicking a pregnant woman in the stomach? Vault Boy, what is that? What are you doing? You're supposed to be a positive influence. What are you doing, Vault Boy? What the fuck? That's messed up. I take it all back. I don't think Vault Boy is as positive as I thought he was. Person who doesn't know Fallout lore makes assumptions and immediately regrets it. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's just something he does. Is this like accurate to the Fallout lore? Can't wait to play Fallout. Crazy stuff in there. No new color. I kinda... Can he advertise new color? Would that be like... Would that be on brand for him? I kinda like him though, so I wanted to put him in the picture. But if you want me to put the Coke instead, I could do that. He's a nice dude besides all that. Okay, I trust you. I'm just thinking. Man, there's so many like billboards in Fallout. I'm looking at like some. Most of them are the Coke ads though. Oh wait, I found a picture of him advertising the Coke. It's probably fan made though, but you know what? I believe him. Of course there's like AI generated ones as well. Why would you do this? Stop it. Nobody wants the AI art of fucking Fallout Boy. Wait, that's a different thing. That's not the same. Fallout Boy. Well, I used to think his name was Fallout Boy for the longest time. I kept being like, oh yeah, it's the Fallout Boy, and then I was like, yeah, that's probably not what he's called. That wouldn't make any sense. They can't name him Fallout Boy. That's not what I'm looking for. What is the thing I'm looking for? Is it this one? No. 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 Okay, it might be this one. I should be working in graphic design. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm graphic design is my passion from this? Like, how good is this? This is literally so peak. This is like my worst Photoshop work ever. But look, it's fine. This is just gonna be in the background. I might even blur it, to be honest. There, give it to him like this. There you go. Graphic design is my passion. Not a doubt, Minecraft design is your passion, I know, right? This is crazy. This crazy quality work, like right there. Now we just gotta make it look like kind of worn and fucked up. Because this has been through the apocalypse. To the texture folder. The famous Lera texture folder. Nobody has ever seen it, but she keeps pulling out all these textures from somewhere. So surely it indeed exists. There's no proof, but all these textures keep spawning on Lera's screen somehow. So the texture folder must be real. I know I have like a really good texture for this. Oh, there it is. Look at that shit. That's the stuff. I don't really know what to set it to though. I'll do multiply for now. But we will see. There's too much peak in there. Exactly. The Lera texture folder, I have been collecting those textures for years. It is my collection. And I have so many textures in there and I keep adding new ones. I've been working so hard on that collection and then I only use like 3 textures from there, which I think is the funniest part. The best part about the Lera texture folder is that only like 3 of those actually like regularly get used. But that's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. Never know when you'll need a 4th one. It's like me with brushes too. Like I download so many brushes and then I just go, anyways, today I will be using the same pencil for line art, coloring, shading, detailing. Like all of it is just like one same brush. Okay. Now we gotta throw it in here and see what happens. Let's find out. Where is the back? There's so many layers here, guys. I'm like on 72 layers? 73? Oh my god. There's 73 layers here apparently, guys. This is not normal. My like layering is fucked up because I basically make a new layer like for everything. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Please be normal. Don't be like Veva. No, he doesn't even fit. See, this is what I was talking about. This is what I meant. Okay, I'm gonna lower it. It still doesn't fit properly. This is what I was talking about. All this effort. I put in all this effort and then he doesn't even fit. Okay, that's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. One layer for each texture, pretty much. I color like everything on a separate layer because then it's easier to shade it with clipping. You know how it be. Nobody knows how it be. Nobody understands me and my obsession with layers. Nobody gets my pain. Who put that sign there? I mean, it makes sense, you know, if you're seeing it from a highway or something, which this is basically what it is, so it's fine. Let's try this for now. I will evaluate later if this looks good or not. I do not know yet. I gotta fix the perspective on this a little bit too, but that's okay. I still don't know how perspective works. It's so funny because people keep like asking me to draw all these complex backgrounds, and I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know why people even trust me with this shit. People are like, yeah, Lera knows how to draw backgrounds. Let's request a complex background from Lera. No. Lera does not know what she's doing. You know what? It vibes. It vibes in the background. And it doesn't blend with her because it's like a different color, so it's fine. Glad that survived the apocalypse. I know, right? What would we do if this beautiful ad didn't survive the apocalypse? Like, actually, how would we live? I'm gonna like slightly get rid of it though. Like make it look like it's partially torn off. Sorry to the fans of this ad. But it partially needs to go to make it look more worn. You could mirror it. But he's always facing the other way. But he's always facing the other way. I don't know. Maybe. What I gotta do it together with them. This feels wrong. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels wrong. I don't know how I feel about it. I have never seen him face that way. You're right. That felt very wrong. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's just the background. I'm probably gonna like blur most of the background too, because then it looks a bit more cinematic. I'm always like in between really nice painted details and then it looking a bit more cinematic with the blur. It kind of pisses me off because sometimes I will like paint a bunch of shit and then I blur it. And it's like, why did I put in the effort painting this if I was gonna like blur it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what goes on in Lera's mind. Truly. Always effort, and for what? Left facing. It's a bit like left facing duck friend, you know? Like you don't want to see the left facing duck friend either. Well, I guess you can if you own the legendary duck friend pillow and you can flip the pillow and suddenly he's facing the wrong way. That's messed up. How could Lera make merchandise like this? Sorry about that. I'm sorry for suggesting, it's okay. Brainstorming is all about trying out different ideas. And sometimes you need to see what doesn't work to know what works. This is a safe space for all sorts of ideas. Kind of. I guess you get to see left-facing duck friend if you look at the ducks as well, the avatars, because they do like walk both ways. But I literally I can't even draw duck friend facing the other way. Like it's like physically difficult for me to do that because I always draw him facing facing left or right. I don't know. I don't know what the truth is anymore. No, I think the billboard is fine. I think it looks like I think it looks nice as a background detail. I'm probably gonna have some like fog or some kind of dust as well, just to sort of make like separate the background a little bit more. I've done too much 3D clearly, so now I'm like, I need to put volumetric fog in my scene. No, Lera. This isn't Unreal Engine, Lera. I was gonna say I didn't even use any 3D for this drawing, but that would be a lie. I used it for the pose. I didn't use any 3D that I made. I guess normally because I model the background sometimes just to like to avoid figuring out perspective. I sometimes for some reason choose to do the harder thing and just model the background. That's okay. That's how much I'm avoiding actually learning perspective. I would rather 3D model that shit than actually understand how 2-point perspective works. Gerardo has won 5 from the slots. Gerardo, did you say a compliment to me? Oh yeah, you did. You're like, looking good! Anyways, slots. See guys, Gerardo is doing the rule where you have to compliment me first and then you play slots. Thank you for being a good citizen. Volumetric fog hype. Oh good god. You know the course I was doing? Oh god, I'm so embarrassed to tell you this. Please do not laugh at me. Like, my life has literally like been like it's like one of those things that keeps me up at night now. So the course I was doing, it was a really good course, by the way. Like, it was like 1,000 times more useful than my fucking degree. And it was shorter, and it cost me less money, which I think is hilarious, but anyways. So, this course I was doing, it had a mock interview that they make you do. And they actually invited like a real guy working at a game studio. He works at the studio that made... There's this new game that's British Fallout. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's basically Fallout but British. It's called Atomfall, I think? Something like that. I think it's called Atomfall or something like that. So he works at that studio. And he did like a mock interview with all of his students. And it was so fucking funny because he asked me... He was like, oh, you like lighting? And I'm like, yeah, I want to be a lighting artist. And he started asking, because he was a technical artist, he started asking me like a million extremely like technical questions that I did not know the answers to. I was just like making shit up. When I tell you I was lying to that man and making shit up, I mean it. Like, I was just like improvising on the spot. And he actually like, he wrote us feedback a few days after the interview, like how it went. And my feedback was actually like pretty good. He was like, yeah, she doesn't get stamped. And she answers the questions, yeah, like really easily, and you know, she like comes up with like solutions, and I was like, what the fuck? Lera, did you buy? I guess kind of. I'm just so shocked that it said doesn't get stumped on it, because I was definitely stumped. I was just sitting there like, I'm bringing this up because he was like, so what would you do if we couldn't put in the volumetric fog because it makes the whole game lag? And honestly, what I was thinking in my head was, what are we making this game for? The PS1? Or something. Like, he kept asking me stuff like, what if this hurts performance? And I'm like, come on, let's be so for real. Modern games don't have like any of these problems. Like, the way they make video games now, honestly, I feel like they're add shit on purpose, because they're like, guys, we still have some processing power left. What else should we add? Quick, guys, what other shit should we add to this game? Because we still got like so much memory left on the PS5. Like, for PS1, I'm just saying. Silent Hill who? Oh yeah, you like Nightmare Source of Light? Literally like how that conversation went though. Did not enjoy that. Did not enjoy that, like the vibes of that interview, but look. I don't think I got the job, guys, but it's okay. It wasn't a real job. I don't like the idea of constantly embarrassing myself in front of industry professionals, though. That's like the third time now. First it was the Batman people. First it was the people who made the Batman games, and they came up to test a game that my team worked on, and it just completely bugged out on them, and it just like straight up didn't work. And then he just like politely smiled, said thank you, and walked away, and I will never forget that. And now I got this guy too. Now I got the British Fallout guy as well. God damn it! British Fallout, so like regular Britain. You know, it's apparently like based on real life events too. Because I think there was some kind of like nuclear factory accident in the UK, like in the 50s or something like that. And apparently the game is literally based on that. So yeah, so just regular Britain. All the British people commenting on that game are all like, yeah, this is literally my life. I am British and I can confirm it's basically like this. This story sounds like a villain origin story. They do, Loki, they do. Like the amount of times I just like told myself, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe this isn't worth it. Like, maybe I shouldn't try and make it in the game industry. Clearly, clearly I'm not welcome here. Okay, what should I shade? Okay, I'm gonna hide the character. Sorry, bossy. But now I gotta shade the beautiful background that you want to be able to see. I'm gonna try not to overdo it because obviously you're not gonna see like half of this. Where is this? Oh, okay. No, wait, that doesn't go there. There's so many layers. Why did I do this, guys? Why did I do so many layers? Is there clouds in Fallout? Genuine question. Sorry, I love drawing clouds. My drawings, whenever a sky is involved, I'm like, time to draw gigantic ass clouds. I feel like it needs to be a bit more subtle. I feel like it looks quite nice right now, to be honest. Maybe just like small clouds here and there. Using my favorite brush. I'm gonna draw very minimalistic clouds. I promise I won't go crazy on the clouds. I have to control myself. You won't even see the clouds. Everything is covered up on this fucking drawing. What if I just drew a big mushroom in the horizon? Bossy, run! There's get into a vault now. So do you always play as someone who like used to live in a vault in a Fallout game? I know they're like different games, right? But I keep seeing like people in the vault suits, so I'm like, oh, so do you like always play as someone from the vault? You got small clouds. Okay. Cool. I think these are good enough then. Just really minimal clouds. Hopefully she doesn't have AirPods on. To be fair, she's not even in the shot right now, so I think she's fine. She's far away. Oh yeah, my mom watched the Fallout TV show as well. She actually watched it before I did. She messaged me like, this Fallout TV show, it's a masterpiece. And I'm like, okay, mom. Okay, Ma, I haven't even played the game, so I can't argue with you, so I don't know, maybe it is. No, it's about mostly. In most games, yeah, I think New Vegas is the only one where you play as a random mailman. But the New Vegas game is the one I have. When I don't even get to be a spoiled vault person. I can't believe it. I wanted to be a spoiled vault baby who doesn't know anything about the outside world. Man, I really gotta like figure out my games like schedule, I guess I wanna say. There's too many games, guys. There's too many games, there's too little streams. Like, I don't know, maybe once I get some commission stuff out of the way, I can bring back the Saturdays. I mean, obviously there's a Saturday stream this week, but that's because I'm doing a collab with Kia. I'm so happy about that, by the way, literally, like... We've been like planning one for ages, but it like didn't really work out, and then she went on a break and then I went on a break. Because we were gonna collab like before I went on my break. And then I was like, no, never mind. Literally, like, I'm like that meme. After we finally got the collab like schedule, I was like, that one meme was like, killing myself, postponed. That was me. I was like, postponed, everyone go home. Me and wife gonna play the forest. Truly my life. Hashtag bring back Saturdays. Can't believe that they canceled their whole weekday. It's honestly so sad. Maybe they'll bring them back eventually. I don't know, like, I want to do like more collabs, but I just generally don't really have a lot of like games that are like... I don't have a lot of like multiplayer games, and I don't really have a lot of games like in common with people. I feel like it's easier to do collabs when you're into games like Marvel Rivals and stuff like that, but I'm unfortunately I'm not that mentally ill just yet. Maybe I'm getting there soon enough. I just feel like Marvel Rivals will bring out the worst in me. Like, I can already tell that it's not gonna look pretty if somebody gives me Marvel Rivals. Like, you just know Lera's gonna say things she's going to regret later. It'll be just like Mario Kart all over again. Like, I can't have that. I can't afford it. I worked so hard on building my reputation back up after the Mario Kart incidents, plural. Incidents, plural. I cannot afford to lose it all again like that. Gamer girl. Oh god. Please, Lord, have mercy. Okay, so am I gonna blur the beautiful billboard? Maybe. Let me see how it looks blurred. Because I feel like it might look quite nice. Just like a little bit blurred, you know, not like a lot. And then bring back the characters. Thoughts and prayers. Mario Kart makes everyone extra wholesome, yeah, exactly. Totally. Especially me. Probably gonna have to blur that car in the back, but the car that's a bit more in the front is okay. I'm gonna keep, like, this big car in focus. And the sand and the plants as well, because I think they're like kind of in the same sort of plane as the characters, so it's fine. Man, I was talking about Mario Kart with like some IRL people the other day, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I like Mario Kart." And I'm like, because they were like, "Oh, Lera, you have a Switch, right? Maybe we could play Mario Kart at your house." And I was like, I don't know about that, because they were like, yeah, Lera has her own flat. She doesn't have any roommates, and she has Mario Kart. We should play it. I was like, I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. Just a little Mario Kart. Okay, to be fair, I'll probably be fine against like IRL people, because they're normal and they have lives and they don't play it like obsessively, right? So I will probably beat their ass, and therefore I'll be fine because I will feel good about myself. It's playing against people on the internet that's bad, because those people are actually good at the game. And I can't allow that. How dare they be good at the game? That's what gets me personally, so it's fine. Probably against like normal casual people who have lives, I'll be okay. I won't actually be raging. Stuff games like that, especially if you like stream them, people will like literally come into your chat just to flex. Need to go see you guys later. See you, Aaron. Thank you for coming. Okay, blur this car. Keep pressing on like the wrong blur option. Okay. I think this fence is probably fine. Can you even see that? I think you can, so I'm gonna like shade it. But yeah, I don't know. I wanna be less toxic. So I think it's best for me to stay away from games like any kind of games that like involve competition. Although I think I'm okay at Splatoon though. You guys have seen me play Splatoon. I'm like really calm in Splatoon. Right? Like I keep my cool in Splatoon. But I feel like the thing with Splatoon is that I just kinda know that I'm bad. So I really don't expect a lot out of it. I really don't have high expectations for Splatoon when I play it. Maybe it's all about, you know, keeping your expectations low, and then you'll be happy. Just like in real life. Just let the hate flow. I can't! I'm not proud of what I become. Why are you guys such a bad influence? I want you guys to see the best in me and think well of me. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that you guys have to see me be hateful and mean. I'm not like that. What if you got better if you were toxic? No, stop. Why are you guys like this? You guys are like, oh, skill issue. You need to be toxic to really be good at the game. That's messed up. I just want to enjoy myself in the video game. I don't want to like... I don't want to be a hater. We just love to enable you? What the hell? Why? You guys are weird. You guys are just a bunch of enablers. How am I ever supposed to grow as a person in this fucking environment? How am I ever supposed to improve myself? Bro, this is why. This is why content creators just get away with anything. Now I know. I thought it only affects the really big people, but apparently it affects me too, clearly. I'm not even famous and my community is just letting me get away with being toxic, apparently. How can this be? These shadows look kind of shit. Aren't you a demon? Aren't you supposed to be toxic? I should have made my character something else. Clearly. I should have been an angel. I would have had so many more benefits, like in general. Everyone is famous in their corner of the internet. That's like the perfect mindset to have for this, honestly. I don't mind Lera become toxic in Mario Kart. Why? Grow as a person in this economy. Hating is free, Lera. Being nice is not. Clearly. Apparently. I just got back, so I don't know what's going on, but I support you, Lera, and you can get away with whatever it is. You guys are terrible, terrible people. I hope you understand that. I'm talking about being toxic in video games, Boris. Do you think I should be allowed to be toxic in video games? Or should I face consequences for my actions? Lera should be yelling at online people like it was a Call of Duty lobby on Xbox 360. Okay, let's not go that far. Surely you guys don't want me to be saying slurs. I don't think anybody should be allowed to get away with that kind of behavior. Oh no, Animal Crossing is playing the closing store theme. It's almost time to honk shoe, clearly. You're not toxic enough? Boris! What is happening? What's the enablers in chat? I'm so confused, like actually. Why you guys like this? Can't do shit. There's no character development, there's no growth, there's nothing happening here, clearly. Man, I swear to God though, some people like legit, like their entire like content is just based on them being toxic. It's kind of crazy to me that actually happens. Like I will like see some people and I'm like, why is your account like this? Don't you have anything better to do? Don't you have something else that you could be doing? Why do this? It just makes me so sad. I feel like, I don't know, Twitter... Okay, so I have been forced to update my Twitter app. I told you guys before, some time ago, but if you don't remember, I haven't been updating my Twitter app because I hated, like, most of the new updates. So I've been, like, avoiding it. But I was forced to do it because it just straight up stopped working. So I was like, well, great, now I have to update my Twitter app. And it's literally sucks ass so bad. It keeps, like, teleporting me to the For You page. Which is extremely annoying because I don't want to be on the fucking For You page. And always the first post I see on the For You page is always like the most brain dead, drama, baiting, like insane post ever. Like it's always like I only see a flash of it because I try to immediately switch to my following page. But like it's always the craziest shit on there. Like I don't know how people get away with this. And why does Twitter always shove it down my throat? I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't have enough energy to be toxic. It must be like really energy consuming. Like I swear to God, it must be like so tiring to just constantly be doing like drama content, I feel like. Right? Thanks, Lera, we like it here. I hate it here. They do it cause money. Yeah, I know, like, ever since Twitter, like, monetized, like, views or, like, engagement or whatever it is that they do with blue check marks, like, not a single peaceful day on that app. Ever since people were able to earn money, like, from literally just, like, people interacting with them. Like, you know, that app was literally never the same. It is sickening, but it's true. Like, nothing on there should be taken, like, seriously. And it's just, like, it bothers me how many people, like, still fall for it, though. Like, people interact with such stupid shit. I'm like, oh my god, guys. You do realize that if you just gave this person no attention at all, they would have just moved on. But now that you gave it attention, it's gonna just like keep going. So people will be like, oh, this person, that they're gonna QRT a person and like, oh, this person is like drama, but oh, this person like cares about the drama so much, all they do is post about drama. And I'm like, yeah, and you are engaging with it, you're QRTing them. What is your point? Literally, what is your point? Like, you are adding to it. Stop it. I don't know. It drives me mad. Like, people on there like genuinely drive me mad. Wait, no, don't cancel my cursed billboard. What if I need it later? Flip Studio. Social media was when the children got access. That is also true, to be honest. If I may act my age and yell like an old man for a moment, social media was ruined the moment it was monetized. Yeah. It makes me so sad. Like, because like, I really like looking at art, right? Like, most of my feeds are basically art based, so like I just follow a lot of artists. I don't really follow like a lot of like celebrities or anything like that. I follow a lot of VTubers these days, I guess, that is true. But primarily, my purpose for using social media is to look at art and to post art. But like, genuinely, art it just feels to me like art like does not like actually work anymore, like for the algorithm. Like, it always has to be either like some kind of like useful tutorial, especially for Instagram. It has to be either like some kind of useful tutorial or like some kind of like satisfying painting video that looks really nice. And it's like, okay, fine. That's fine, I guess, but what if I just want to post my drawing? And that's it. What if I just have a pretty painting? You know, like, can we bring that back, please? Like, not everything has to be an art TikTok tutorial, satisfying time-lapse of me, like, painting every brush stroke and it looks really nice. Like, what if I just want to post my fucking drawing? I'm so annoyed. Like, everything needs to be a fucking vertical video now! I sound so old saying this, but everything needs to be a fucking vertical video now! All the recent Ghibli, oh my god, the Ghibli AI was literally so stupid though, because like, you guys do realize that like, the more you interact with them, the more they're gonna do it, right? Like, if you just ignored it, please, if you just like, if that guy posted the fucking Ghibli AI and nobody did anything, like, if nobody just like gave them any attention and they just played around with it in their own corner for a little bit, and then they were like, yeah, whatever, and then they got tired of it and moved on, that would have been so much better than if every single person immediately jumped on it and started being like, you should support free art, actually. Actually, this sucks. Like, yeah, we know it sucks. Don't interact with them, please. I'm begging you, stop it. Stop it! Pretty much only use it for various kinds of artists, yeah. I feel that's like the only way to stay sane on there. Just like look at the art. Vertical Lera stream when? Are vertical streams like still meta, or are they done now? I feel like they're probably done now, no? Because I remember at some point there was like this meta that if you do a vertical stream, you get like a ton of viewers because it puts you on the vertical, on the shorts feed. But I never bothered trying it out, and I feel like now it doesn't like do it anymore. See, that's the thing, you always gotta jump on like the newest meta. Like Instagram is basically TikTok now. They're like obsessed with reels. Instagram just basically wants you to make real videos. And it's like, yeah, but I forget. Like my problem is that not even that I don't want to, I forget to do it. Like I forget to record a time lapse. I forget to press record time lapse button. And by the time I remember, it's like way too late to start because I'm already like halfway done with the drawing, you know? Like, it just pisses me off. Or like they want it to be like some kind of like cool video of like you showing your process and painting it. I'm like, yeah, but I forgot. I'm sorry, I literally fucking forgot to record that, okay? I don't have the grind set. I've been saying this for ages. I do not have the grind set for like making it on social media. Can you hear my stomach? I can literally hear my stomach. It is so funny. My stomach is like making noises because I forgot to eat dinner. So now my stomach is like, where is the food? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I forgot to eat before stream. I'll eat after stream. Please don't make embarrassing noises into my microphone. I fucking hate it here. After stream, please get a good dinner. Well, I don't know about the good part. I forgot to eat. I forgot to eat before stream. I was really into another. Okay, I'm ADHD. Okay, once I lock in, I lock in. I did because I think it like gets dark later now too because they switched to summertime. So like I was like sitting in my room and I didn't realize how late it was, but it was like almost time for my stream. Like I kind of locked in and then I just forgot. And then I saw the time and I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time to eat now. I had a banana and the chocolate. I thought that was enough. I thought that was nutritional enough. But apparently not. My body is so picky. It's like, oh, where's the real meal, Lera? Shut up. Chipping in for Lera's dinner, thank you. I need to go on that so I can fit in my pants again. Oh god, that is literally such a fucking mood though. That has been me. I gained like a little bit of weight. Literally just because my lifestyle is basically sitting at my desk all the time now. So like, okay, I'm a skinny person. Okay, I'm not saying anything like, oh, I'm fat now or whatever. But like, I think I basically went from like an extra small to a small size. I went from XS to S, and my family made it their mission to make sure that I am aware of that. My family were like, Lera, this cannot go on. And I'm like, you've been saying I'm too skinny to me for years. But now suddenly it's a problem. They're like, you're too skinny, Lera, why are you so skinny? I go up one size and they're like, unbe-fucking-believable. How could you do this? Mine did that the other day. Oh no, they're like, families are like obsessed with your weight. I don't know why. Do not listen to— oh, I spilled my water. Do not listen to anything those people tell you. Like, if your family says anything about weight, just like discard that opinion. Like, completely irrelevant, means nothing. Like, I just laugh at it. I just go, yeah, whatever. Whatever, yeah, guess I'm fat now. What are you gonna do about it? If my parents see you, they will feed you non-stop. Yeah, that's like most people, how most people react. But apparently I'm fat now. Too bad. Too fucking bad. How dare you be a healthy weight. Yeah, I literally, like, I used to be like extremely skinny my entire life. Like very, very skinny. And now I'm like normal. Like, I'm still skinny though. Like, I'm not even like an M. I'm still like an S pretty much. But they've been like gaslighting me. They've been trying to gaslight me, and it like almost worked at some point, but then I actually tried on some clothes that were like a small size and they fit me fine, and I was like, yeah, never mind. Like, they almost gaslit me, and I was like, yeah, maybe they're right. And then I actually tried on some clothes and I was like, oh, never mind, I'm a small size, okay. Forget it. And like my metabolism is fine too, like literally, like just like when you age, your body like naturally just kind of changes, like it's not that big of a deal. I really don't think this means that I'm on a path to gaining a lot of weight. I think I'm just probably gonna stay like this now. I really don't think this means anything, like in the long term. Man, look at this background. Look at it before I cover it up forever. Okay, there you go. Done. Say goodbye to the beautiful background. You will never see it again. I'm gonna add a bit of like overlay lighting to stuff though, maybe. I got something similar but for exercising. As in like you, what they don't. Oh yeah, sometimes people don't. Your family will like be mad at you because you're like getting buff as well. Like they'll see that you have some muscles now, and they're like, "That's messed up. Why would you do that? What are you, a bodybuilder?" And you got like literally like a little bit of like a biceps or something now because you go to the gym, and they're like, you stop that. You can't do that." And now it was there and it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. You gotta say it right. You gotta say gorgeous. I think it looks quite nice, but I'm gonna add a little bit of that fog I threatened everyone with, just to like separate the background from the no. No, Clip Studio. No. Ah! Why did you zoom in on the dog like that? What is Clip Studio on today? Like, I feel like something is going on. Just a tiny bit. There you go. The nuclear fog. Exactly. The volumetric nuclear fog. Okay, I think I am done for today. I did get the background done, so that's pretty good. I will shade Bossy and probably add a few more details in my own time. But this is very close to being done. It's like 70% done, I'd say right now. So, good progress, everyone! I need to eat dinner. I can like hear my stomach going off. I fixed the Halo 3 thing, I believe. I'm pretty sure, because I uninstalled the whole thing and then I reinstalled it, and I think it's okay. I tried playing a level and it started up fine. I'm gonna see if we can actually play the level that I like had to skip. I'm gonna see if we can do that, but if not, that's fine. We'll just continue from where we left off. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday for Halo then. And then I know on Saturday like nobody's going to be awake because it's like at 12 PM my time. So for the Americans that's like 6 AM, so not expecting a lot of people on Saturday, but collab with Kia. But otherwise, I will see you guys Friday. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the cozy stream. All I did was scream again. I love how I'm gonna like scream the entire time. I'm just like shouting and I'm like, guys, toxic gaming, guys, The Last of Us TV show or whatever, and then haunted STDs, and you guys are like, thank you, Lera. Thank you, this was a very comforting experience. I will be awake, but it's a Saturday! Why would you be awake on a Saturday? You don't even have work. Embrace your toxicity. No! I'm gonna be better. Lera toxic yelling is cause I'm not toxic! I'm gonna be so good and nice and angelic. Aurel is gonna have nothing on me, okay? Unbelievable. Okay, I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye bye.